EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Cleveland. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Check 48.
First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it.
Let's go.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Shaq, Panther 60, Panther 60. Big Lion.
Check your hot read.
Check smash, check smash.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Let go.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
After the interception, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. On first and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Ready, hey, smash Bronco.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Tony Field that time in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Safe.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Man out. Kill.
Shepard will go in motion right. Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here we go, D. All day, D. All day.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
We got this.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? That's the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Check 48's the mic.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Under crunch. 48's the mic.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Check. Watch 54.
Now a first down throw. Watson gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant, 43 yards. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Go street. Motion, 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 motion.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Okay, break. Yeah.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
I'm going to run you over. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
I got this. Street.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
He's mine, he's mine. Mike 42. Mike 42.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
It's going to be a long day.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Check. 42's the mic.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back. Push him back.
Watch the safety creep.
Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
On 4th down, Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go. On 4th, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
To throw is Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something to develop slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
This is 3rd and goal, and this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
54. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
54 is down. He's coming.
All right, here we go.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They will indeed snap it to Watson, rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jesse James, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
York now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Joker.
Slot man moves right.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And they'll begin by running the option. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 73 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Jones throwing on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Mike 42.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Second and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Record. Check 26, check 26.
Hey, smash.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Up the helmet. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Running again with Barkley on second down. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 3, check 3. Slam, slam, slam.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. First and goal, Giants.
You're on an island.
Check smash, check smash.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defender.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Daniel Jones, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Giants have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Check 13. Check 13.
59.
Watson off play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
54 Mike.
All day, baby. All day. All day.
Now it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Target. Mike 48. Mike 48.
Here we go.
From the 50, it's Watson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Like Sermon thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 25 yards that time.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Chubb fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
Chubb again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Now Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt there to make the grab. dub. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Bandit. Bandit. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Ready? 48. 48 points down. He's coming. Watch.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
You gonna like this?
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Last stop.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Whip. Watch the whip. Mike's 54.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Defense focus.
Hey, 59. Hey, check 20.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Going with their tight end on 4th. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And trouble trying the middle here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now it's Watson. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. The York on now for the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that flag accepted. The York now for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he will not make it into the end zone. But a flag down here, and I think they're going to get another shot at this. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation, well, they tried it, didn't get it, but I still think it was the right play.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. Well, Steelers for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming.
Check 49.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now second and 7.
Watch left. He's stopped right there. Four down. Check. Fresh.
Go, check.
Watch twin.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
It's wrong.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards, good for a giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on first down, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Shit.
Hey, smash Bronco. Rig alert.
Hold.
Again, it's Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Go street. Okay, check that. Street.
On second down, here's Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Giants.
Slam. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
I go.
Get the stop here, D.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Barkley, inside handoff. 4 yards on the pickup there, so it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 19. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. No score after one on EA Sports.
Hey. 4 down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Check 25.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Check 31. Alert 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Now here's the option play going left. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
Nice hit, boy.
Mike 8.
I'm here all day.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
Check.
Come on, let's go. Come on, not ahead of you, baby. I see you over there. You scared?
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Patriots nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Come on, watch 10, watch 10.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Flush to his right. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Come on, bring it, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14, Patriots nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Patriot.
Here's Jones on first down, escaping the pressure right. He'll find Parker again, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Flushed out right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Harris. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Set, tempo, set. Let's go. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
2nd down and goal. Jones. Sideline throw, it's tipped, but he still got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Giants 14, Patriots 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run, 34 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now Jones on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. Jones throwing on first down, and his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
I got him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watch the curl.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
70 Lion. You.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
48. Street. 48's Mike. Who there? Tighten up.
And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagle. Bronco 80.
SOS.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Spot. No. Switch.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
60 Eagle.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
About 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own. 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Tight, guys, double tight. We got 3 down. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Run it.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
You remember me?
Ready, go.
Shift.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Hey, Smash. I got it. Panther Street.
The pitch goes to Barkley.
Let's go. Come on.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
36.
Say, hey.
I got it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
What go?
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19.
This is Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Cut check time on both sides.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Check. Lucky. Shift.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The tight end in motion right. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Do what you do. Let's go.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here we go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Tight end right.
And the tight end goes in motion left. A chance to run here for Galladay. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Jawan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, man, watch the boot.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Jam.
Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy.
Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar, 40 yards. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
My game. Here we go.
Switch gears.
Ready.
2nd down. Here's an option right. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
No, off.
Now Jones. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's J.D. Gillen down as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive. Oh, and a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long